Hello YouTubers, this is Les. I haven't had a video in a while, so I thought I'd at least do a run through of my gardening. It is the 25th of April in South Louisiana, and I'm about probably a month or so, I would say, behind in planting. You'll see what I have, but here we plant pretty early. Potatoes are about ready to start digging, so I'm gonna at least do one pot of potatoes and see what we get. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough of my gardening. Apologize in advance for the shakiness. I don't have good cameras or good technique. So here we go. Start with I've got 3 cherry tomato plants in buckets. Last year I had 14, and that was a little overwhelming here on my patio. Out here is the potato patch, as I call it. I had an oak tree taken out, and now I have a little raised area that helps drain. The tomatoes will move out here hopefully pretty quick. And as you can see, they're toward the end of their life, and I have brown spot on most of the leaves. But anyway, we'll take a look and see what we have in one of the pots. Hope you can see it there. Up until this year, my potatoes have always been in the greenhouse, and I have not had very good luck at all with potatoes. So this year I have some in the greenhouse, and I moved these out here right after I planted them. And during the growing cycle, it appeared to do much better. So we'll see. The little bitty ones that kept them alive probably would have matured. But I definitely get more potatoes than I did last year. It's a 10-gallon pot, of course, but I'm not good at judging, but I think at least 2 to 3 pounds there. Now I'll go through this a little better later on. So yeah, I got a few anyway. So okay, we'll continue the tour now. Out here I have 2 blueberry bushes that are doing so-so. They're 2 years old now, and they put on fruit last year, which was the first year, and they have fruit this year, but they didn't grow much in height. Had a lot of rain where they stood in water for months on end this year. Here, China plum, had a lot of China plum this first year this tree is fruited. It's all rotten now, but it was very sweet, and I didn't do much with them other than eat them when I came out in the yard. So here's my garden. The main garden is 20 feet by 29 feet. And first 4 rows loose leaf lettuce mostly, some kale, bok choy, probably 4 varieties of kale in there. You can see my volunteer tomato there among my green beans, 2 rows of green beans. On the far end, 3 rows close together is corn, and did not get a very good stand of corn, but most of my gardening friends, just to give you an example, most of my gardening friends' corn is about 18 inches right now, so I'm really kind of behind the curve. And then on this end, just have some snap peas, sugar peas, snow peas, kind of whatever seeds I had left over, ran them all together. And here's my greenhouse polytunnel. It has been in other videos. Just give a peek in here. Started a lot of lettuce and kale. Last year I had something eating lettuce out of my garden, so I started putting lettuce in here, and it at least produced some lettuce. It wasn't great production, but okay. And then here you see what the potatoes look like that were grown in the greenhouse. And I've already dumped 1 pot, 10-gallon pot, and at most I'd say it produced about half of what that pot we just dumped did. So certainly better outside, it looks like. And then of course here in the springtime, I'd say for the last month it's been 95 degrees in here, so the potatoes probably don't like that much heat. So anyway, YouTubers, that's what's happening in my garden. Hope y'all are well, and take care.